Hey everyone, Bobby here, aka Madness 80, taking a look at Neca's Back to the Future 35th anniversary Doc Brown. So this is Ultimate Doc Brown as seen in Back to the Future 2, early portions of the movie and the end of Back to the Future. So I don't know, what do you guys think of these boxes, man? I think they're too busy. I mean, they're cool to sit down and read, but like show the product, I think, on the front, you know? It's kind of weird. However, you know, it's great to see this old USA Today, $2 newspaper, October 22nd, 2015, many years ago. So not necessarily the future anymore. Youth jailed. Martin McFly Jr. arrested for theft. This is the plot point that kickstarts this movie to begin with. Cholesterol may be cured for cancer if only. So fun fact, if I had 3 wishes from a genie, one would be to eat anything I want without any consequences to my body. I don't know why I'm sharing that, but let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the box. Standard Back to the Future side of the box, just the Back to the Future logo there. We do get the product here, looking good. Ultimate Doc Brown. Marty McFly and Doc Brown experience the adventure of a lifetime in an unlikely time machine as they travel to the past, present, and future, setting off a time-shattering chain reaction that disrupts the time-space continuum. Awesome. Includes briefcase, binoculars, newspaper, and interchangeable heads. And this is the first look. So here's everybody we've gotten so far. And this is the first look at Griff Tannen. So we know Griff Tannen is coming, the next figure. I think on Twitter, Neca confirmed they had no plans to do any Back to the Future 3 figures. But I hope they do. I mean, why not? Why stop here? You know, and I wouldn't mind a Jennifer figure. And too bad Crispin Glover's a weirdo. Or we, you know, could have had a cool George McFly figure. Took me a while to remember his name. Opening the box here. Nice product shot. Nice product. Looking good. Multiple heads, some hands, and very few accessories. Let's crack this dude open. All right, so here is Back to the Future 2 Doc Brown unboxed. Looking amazing, I'd say. You know, God, this looks good. They really nailed Christopher Lloyd here. They nailed him in the Back to the Future 1, 1955 Doc Brown. This is a fantastic figure. So getting him up close in person. Look at this head sculpt, dude. The open mouth. The hair. So good. Look at the prints on the shirt. This tie. The print on the inside of the jacket. So the print on the inside of the jacket kind of stops halfway. And I understand that. They don't necessarily need it all up in here. But, you know, these are the parts you're going to see between his legs and stuff like that. Look at that. These folds, these creases all over this jacket. Design on his pants. And, you know, you could hand me this figure and it could not be like that in the movie and I wouldn't know. I didn't notice any of these details. These shoes, so obviously they got like a style guide or something. But look at these antennas on his shoes. Let me get some light on the figure itself. There we go. Ridiculous, man. The way these laces are sculpted. Unbelievable, man. Nice print on his whatever you have under those pants. I don't think those are socks. I can't explain 2015 fashion. I don't know. Double watches. Obviously, a time traveler is going to need a couple of watches. Accessories he came with. So this was packed behind the figure, and this is just a sheet of paper, you know. So, I mean, Neca tried. I don't know what else they could have done. They could have done this in plastic, but it's just one-sided print. It's what we see on the box of the figure itself. Emergency cash. This is where Doc and I differ, because I wouldn't have even thought to get different cash from different eras and periods. So this opens up, and it is a fantastic presentation and representation of the prop from the movie. Multiple years, multiple cash. They're all hidden, but you can tell these are actually like rectangular types of, I don't know if it's plastic or paper that Neca kind of put in there, but it's layered. So where you would slip the money out is one piece of plastic, and then there's another piece of plastic over it, so you don't actually pull these out. Look at this. Man. So good. Ridiculous. So again, you saw that opens. Emergency cash on both sides. Fantastic. The other thing he comes with, very tiny accessory, are these binoculars which he was checking future chicks out with. So you could see. Looking good. Here's an alternate head sculpt. Shocked Doc Brown. Wouldn't be Doc Brown without a shocked head sculpt. Smiling, laughing Doc Brown. This one's a little weird. I don't know if they really got Christopher Lloyd here, but you got the other two head sculpts to fall back on. This one's fantastic. I don't know if I'm ever going to change that. He does come with alternate hands to hold those future binoculars or the newspaper. Really good. So you got to be careful when swapping these out. This watch and the other watch does come off. So be careful when doing that. You may lose a watch and you wouldn't like that. But these hands come out. The plastic feels good. I don't feel scared like I normally do with Neca products. But you saw that demonstrated. As for the head, simple ball. And then this head again up close. Look at these glasses. Some weird little hair there blocking the light. So good. Is that plastic or hair? I can't tell. So no teeth in there. It looks a little weird if you do that, but you know, you're not really supposed to. Why waste the effort if you're not supposed to see the teeth there? Hair again, looking weird. This looks more like, if I held this up, if I put a stick at the end of this would look like a mop. But it's not, it's Doc Brown, so. Getting the other head on. Looking good, looking shocked. I do have the 1955 Doc Brown. Let's swap heads and see. All right, so you know, I tried to swap heads and I think it didn't work. I don't know. I tried. So maybe it'll work for you. Maybe I need some hot water. I don't have access to any of that shit right now. So here's another head on Doc. But looking fantastic. And here he is next to his 1955 self. So good, man. Neca really killed it with this line. I haven't felt disappointed by any of these. So, you know, just again, so you could see, this is on a little ball. You could see the musculature, like, of where his throat would be, his Adam's apple. I'm trying to get this neck piece to turn. But there is some movement. You can see it there. Not working out too much. Arms are on a ball. Let me get a head on there. And they go up that far. Single jointed elbow. It's kind of, because of the aesthetics, you know, they don't really want to ruin too much of there. Am I twisting up top? I'm not twisting up top. So although it is a single jointed elbow, there is also a hinge on there. Swivel, horizontal swivel on all hands. Underneath. So I don't know how far up his shirt. Those pants go pretty high. He's an old man. But you get a nice rotation there. Forward, not too much. This is it's a softer plastic, but not really. You know, it's not as hard as a leg, but not that far. And you can hear how tight the joints are. Single jointed knee. I mean, I don't know why you want your Doc Brown making a split. Some of you complain about lack of articulation, and it's like you're dealing with a geriatric scientist, dude, that Rick Sanchez was based off of. So be careful with these. These little antennas at the back of the shoe could snap off easily, especially if you're bending the foot forward. So I'm not going to do that too much. Back and a tight ankle pivot. You do get a boot cut above the boot with these weird what have you underneath his pant leg there. Awesome. Fantastic figure. Again, next to his 1955 self. Younger, technically, with the blonder hair. Some people just look old their whole life, man. Let me get Marty in here. So Doc here was part of Neca's Father's Day release, or you know, that was supposed to be the plan. I don't know if your Target ever got the Father's Day display up. It did not at mine. Those Star Wars figures were just kind of pulled out from the back. But, you know, Neca did a Father's Day release as well with this. Doc Brown, RJ from The Thing, and another King Kong figure. And then Walmart has a couple figures as well that I can't remember off the top of my head. But Should you get this figure? Yes. If you're a Back to the Future fan, absolutely. Why not? Look how beautifully this is sculpted, man. This is Christopher Lloyd, you know, and it goes great with the Marty that came out in the first wave. Again, Griff Tannen, yes, 2015. Biff's grandson will be the next figure release. And again, hopefully we get a couple other figures, couple other characters from there as well. You know, like Biffco 1985 alternate reality Biff would be a fantastic figure to have. That's it for me. Thank you for checking this out. This video was mostly for me. I love Doc Brown and Back to the Future. So, you know, you watch. I hope you watch, or you don't. But please like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. And I will catch you in the next video.